Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the Amazing Tea Street. This is the season where people start to think about 2025, the next year that is ahead of us. It's generally in these next few weeks that people start to do things like, oh, this is my word for next year, or oh, these are my resolutions for next year, or I'm creating my vision board for next year. I'm going to visualize what my 2025 is going to look like. Can I caution that before you start to vision or visualize your 2025, that you take just a moment to do an assessment, a self-assessment of your 2024. Now, every year, when I close out my summer program, I do a survey of the kids. I ask what worked, what didn't, where have you grown, where can I grow? I ask all these pertinent questions because I want to know not just what I didn't accomplish, but I also want to be able to say, hey, we killed it in this area. And then I want to be able to look based off of what the evaluations say so that we as a program can be in a continuous state of improvement. Can I suggest to you that something similar should happen in your personal life? That before you begin thinking about the next, it's always good to assess that which has been. And so I want to encourage you, as a strategy for accomplishing this, write yourself a letter to your 2024 self. Dear me, in my case, dear T. And I'm going to, in my letter, and I've been working on it, I already started it, but I'm telling myself all of the things that I accomplished, whether I intended to accomplish them or whether they were a part of God's plan and not a part of mine, all of the great things that happened. But I'm also assessing where are the areas where I still need some growth, because I want my 2025 to be even doper than my 2024. And one of the ways that I can accomplish that is by making sure that I'm assessing T in my 2024. Because when I look at my list, I'm able to say, girl, you said you were going to do this, check. You said you were going to do this, check, check. You said you were going to do this, check. Girl, you didn't even say you were going to do this, and look what you did over here. Yes, 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 check, 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 check. But then I'm also, just as I do in my evaluation of my program, I'm asking myself, what can I do to be a better T? How can 2025 T be the coldest version of me that has ever been? And so one of the ways that I do that is I'm really honest about what are the things that didn't happen that should have happened. For example, y'all know me, I'm always honest, I'm always transparent. I'm just going to tell y'all like it is. I should have lost some weight that I didn't lose. In fact, I found some weight that I had lost. I lost it, and then I went back and found it. And so I didn't accomplish that goal, which is, by the way, for me, not about the visual aesthetics. It's about my health. And so I didn't accomplish some health goals that I had. There were periods of time where I didn't practice with fidelity, discipline to accomplish not just my physical goals, but some of my street talk goals. And so my agent and I have been diligently working to make sure that our 2025 is so much more fruitful than my 2024, because I left some things on the table that I should not have. And the only person responsible for that is me. So I want to encourage you that before you start making your prognostications of your 2025, stop and do an assessment of your 2024. Write yourself a Dear Me letter and see if we can't make 2025 a stellar year, because we have been fruitful in evaluating our 2024. I'm the Amazing Tea Street, but you know what? There's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So go get busy before you write your plan for 2025. Write your Dear Me from 2024. Have an amazing day. Good morning, Stephanie.